Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Belinda, and welcome to Belinda's Babies. Today, while I'm dressing a few dolls that will be available on my website, I want to talk about a story that's been circulating online. One that touches so many of the emotions and themes that we explore here on Belinda's Babies: motherhood, longing, identity, and reborn dolls. It's the story of the woman from Scotland named Kira Cousin. She's 22 years old, and what happened was she faked an entire pregnancy, like the entire pregnancy, complete with the baby bump. She had ultrasound scans, a gender reveal party, social media posts she made. And when the time came, she presented her family with a baby that she said was her daughter. And she named the daughter Bonnie Lee Joyce. But that baby wasn't real, guys. It was a reborn doll. A reborn doll. So Kira's mother, actually, what happened was she discovered the truth when she went into her daughter's room and saw the doll. Her family and friends were devastated. They had celebrated the pregnancy, bought gifts, decorated a nursery, and welcomed what they believed was a real baby. Can you imagine? Later, what happened was Kira admitted later on TikTok, mind you, that she lied. She spoke about this on TikTok. She said, "I wasn't pregnant. There was no baby. I made it up and kept it going far too long." What happened was she said she felt trapped, hiding in her room for months, too ashamed to stop the lie. Like, how in the hell does the family doesn't notice? Even her father, cousins had believed her story. Kira didn't just fake being pregnant, she lived it. So let's get into this, guys, and try to understand what the mindset is here. She wore a fake bump. She posted ultrasound photos online. She even had a gender reveal party where she announced that her baby was a girl. She went as far as telling people her baby had a heart defect. When the due date came, she said she had given birth. And she shared this online also. The baby's name, the weight, photos. The doll appeared in a pram, in baby clothes, in pictures. She posted. And no, I mean, if you're not looking, you're going to assume the doll is real. The baby is real. In hindsight, people look back and they notice that, yeah, that is a doll. But when people asked to see the baby, she claimed she was sick. And then this story gets crazier and crazier. She actually said the baby died. Her friend, Neve McRobert, who supported her through this whole fake pregnancy, she was heartbroken about this whole thing. Neve said she'd been there through it all. Every post, every conversation, only to realize the baby never existed. Can you imagine? Now, we could stop there and just say, that's awful. But I tend to always explore things. I tend to want to talk about things. I tend to want to look deeper into what in the world was going on. Because when someone goes this far, it isn't just about loving babies. It isn't just about lying. To me, it's about some sort of pain, deep pain. Maybe she felt unseen. Maybe she longed to be a mother. Maybe she longed for the attention. Maybe she lost something before and never grieved. I don't know. I do not know. All I know is this was a story. It was about reborn dolls. It was in the news. I had to talk about it. That's the way it goes. Maybe she just didn't know how to tell the truth when she got started. Maybe she's lied so much she don't know how to tell the truth. I don't know. Her apology went like this. I wasn't in a good headspace, but that didn't make what I did okay. Okay. Is that it? I don't know. And that to me is the core of it. The need to be seen, to be loved, to feel like you matter. That is something many of us understand. We understand that part, but to take it that far, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't want to place judgment, but holy cow, if you were the family member, if you were the friend, if you were the supposed father, it's insane. It is, I don't want to use the language insane, but it is just really, really discouraging. We know that reborn dolls can help with healing. They help people with grief, infertility, loss. They just can be collectible dolls. You don't have to have something wrong or happen to actually love reborn dolls. In healthy ways, it's very therapeutic. We don't have to give reasons why, but these kind of stories is what really makes us look bad, I think. When you're turning it into a cover, when you have to lie to others to keep the illusion that the doll is real. I mean, it's definitely a line crossed. We don't need these stories. I feel bad. I don't know what happened, but this is what destroys people's viewpoints of us. We have dolls, we collect dolls, we create dolls for connection, for the art. But to me, it's art. I love my dolls. But I just want to say, if you ever find yourself hiding your doll, lying about it, or using it to fill a role that's not real, that's a signal. It's a signal. It's time to talk to someone, to reach out to ask for help. The thing is, though, with this particular gal, she didn't have the doll first. She had the pregnancy first, then had the doll. I don't know. I really don't know. But just imagine being her family. Her parents believed they had a granddaughter. I mean, it sounded like for months she was in her room. I don't get it. I don't get it, how they didn't notice. Anyway, her families and friends celebrated. Her ex-partner, his name was Jamie, he believed he was an actual father. When the truth comes out that there was no pregnancy, no baby, only a doll, she later apologized publicly to her cousin, Neve, and to Jamie's family, saying, "You didn't deserve to be lied to like that. I made you out to be horrible people when really I was the one in the wrong." Basically, she was saying a bunch of crap about the dad and the dad's family not being supportive and all this kind of stuff online. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. The whole thing is heartbreaking because the deception didn't just hurt her. It shattered trust for everyone. How do you trust someone who lies this deeply, this profoundly, this for this long? And not to strangers only, to everyone. It's just so strange. In a way, it shows us how powerful the instinct to nurture can be. Can it? Does it? Or is it just attention for her? Was it about the doll at all, or the baby? Or was it a deep longing to be a mother, or just to be connected with other people, or just to be, like, what was it? What can we take from this as a community of collectors, creators, and reborn people who adore these realistic dolls? We remember, or we think about why we love them, but it's just a whole different thing to fake it, to fake the reality of it, right? I see them as artwork, beautiful expressions of artwork. I also see them as pictures of perfection, right? They're not replacements. They're not real. These kind of stories in the media really, really point the fingers at collectors again, or lovers of reborn dolls, that there's something wrong with us. But we're not deceiving. We're not looking for sympathy. We're not trying to fill missing gaps of life through lies. We know they're not real. We can love our dolls and still live in the truth that we know they're not real. We can cherish the art, the realism, the connection, and still say, this is a doll, this is not real, I know it's not real. I mean, we don't go around before the reborn doll comes, wear baby bumps. Oh, please don't put that out there. That's what's going to happen next. We don't do that. Although there is some things out there where people are actually having dolls in like fake uteruses and stuff. Anyway. Wow. Anyone out there who's listening to me, who might relate to this story, hear me. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to fake a life to deserve kindness. You don't have to lie to feel whole. You need to seek and love yourself, any way possible. Seek professional help, right? You can always tell the truth and still be worthy of care. Be honest. You know, if you've ever been through loss, heartbreak, infertility, or grief, you're not alone. There are so many of us out there, but that doesn't create a reborn doll artist. That doesn't create a reborn doll collector or lover of reborn dolls. Some have history there, but that's not what happens. It's artwork. It's a different form of art and beauty and memories. To me, it's memories. If a doll brings you peace, let that be part of your life. You know, enjoy that. Don't be afraid. Stand up and I love this doll, but don't feel you need to come up with a story for loving and caring and collecting and with the doll. I don't know, guys. Let me know below what you think. Comment. Keep the conversation kind. And share this video. Here on Belinda's Babies, we celebrate dolls, creativity, and every season of life, even the hard ones, the strange ones, the ununderstandable ones. So until next time, guys, take care of your heart, your hopes, your hidden dreams, and truth. And don't forget, I now have some memberships out there, and I would love if you would support my channel in that way. Oh yeah, so thank you guys, and I just want to let everybody know I do have a membership out there for my channel, and it would be absolutely fantastic if you would consider joining my membership. There's 2 tiers, I believe. One's $4.99, one's $2.99, I believe. And it's not about exclusion. It's about, I think, maybe some few posts may be a little different, and mainly it's about supporting the channel in regards to what I do here and for gifting babies moving forward on belindasbabies.com and belindasbabies.ca. Check out those websites. I'm going to post these babies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babies. One is already posted, but these 3 here are going to be posted. I have the little fawn baby that came from Bountiful Baby, to which I put together. I have another one of those. I got twins. I have the Matty manufactured doll from Temu or AliExpress. I have another one. So I am going to offer this one up for adoption. I have this sweet baby in the background that I created that I will be offering up for adoption. This baby is bald. And the other baby in the pink will also be up for adoption. And I will take further pictures to post those. So thank you so much, guys. And don't forget, today is the first day of the rest of your life. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? And I really, really appreciate all your guys' support. Let me know below what you think of this news information out there regarding reborn dolls and the entire lie that was thrown around there with this particular gal. What was she thinking? Oh, I hope we all seek support and help when needed. And it's stories like these, once again, I'm going to repeat, that actually destroys and brings out all these thoughts towards anybody who creates, collects, or loves reborn or realistic, hyperly realistic looking baby dolls, that it really, it's problematic. And I really cannot even begin to figure out what was going on there. All I know is the only people that can do that are the professionals. And if you feel that that kind is what you're craving, is the attention and the love and everything surrounding being pregnant and having a baby and all that, seek professional help, because you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. I think it's such a long... I don't think this particular gal is someone that just did this. This is something that she's struggled with her entire existence, I would feel, is something that's someone has struggled with, like lying, deception, needing attention most of her life. That's what I feel is going on there. So yeah, guys, once again, thank you. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.